of life, yes? Yes, and I'm sure that there will be a lot more Dapple babies born. Oh, what to say? We're here about divesting. I thought we were going to be talking, well, we are going to be talking later on the steps of City Hall. But what we're doing here, you know, you're mobilized. We need to divest. We need to encourage Mayor Garcetti and the LA City Council to divest from Wells Fargo and all of the other banks that are funding the black snake. Seattle has already done it, divested $3 billion. And I'm working on the West Hollywood City Council. They're looking into divesting. So today is about encouraging Mayor Garcetti. Congratulations for winning your second term. You got to do something for LA now. I thank you so much for showing up. I know how fatigued we all are with rallying and marching because there are so many issues going on in our country today. But for me, Standing Rock represents ground zero for almost every issue that we are facing, beginning with indigenous sovereignty to human rights violations to fracking and everything else in between. I can make a list, but you all know the list. Everything that was going on at Standing Rock is representing everything that's going on in this country, if not the world. There are 300 other pipelines being built. There are more places to go than Standing Rock. Standing Rock, I heard from one of our elders, is that we planted the seeds there, and now we are all seeds in the wind. Every one of you has the ability to ignite the passion in all of your friends and colleagues and co-workers. It's up to us. Thank you.
So the question here is, you know, there's so many reasons to divest, and they're so connected. And, you know, I'm not going to congratulate, you know, with all due respect, the people that just won on Tuesday, because that whole parade, the Women's March, was about canopies and tents and tables and chairs, securing the Democratic vote with regards to the representatives. My unfortunate representative won in District 11, who didn't meet with 4 women of color for the last 4 years we've been asking. So the fight is a little bit harder in different areas in Los Angeles, and I expect you to show up. You know, South Central, San Pedro, Long Beach, you know, Compton, Carson. We have a big march on 4/29 for the People's Climate March, and it has to be indigenous-led. And it has to be, because the fact is that we have Tataviam in the valley, we have Hachiman, Orange County, we have Shumash near the coast and up the coast, all the way up to Santa Barbara. And if you don't know the local tribes, Tongva here, Yamna, you don't know them, they're still here. We're resilient and beautiful, and we have done nothing but abided by waiting for these applications for sovereignty or state recognition or federal recognition, and it doesn't happen. And at this point, some of them may not want that recognition and be basically sovereign, true to their own recognition of each other, because that's stronger than a piece of paper at this point and empty promises. So with that, just know when you go to the beach, there's Shumash, there's areas for you to visit, not just museums, but there's spaces, sacred spaces like Wishtoyo. And you can look these up on the internet, and I think we're going to actually probably we'll post these on March and Rally, so you can see and share not only the sacred site, but some of the medicine that is so necessary to keep you connected to today and to this and beyond. So we can just not extract your energy and your time and your finances from not being at work, but we make that commitment and relationship and establish our community as we see fit, not because people won on Tuesday or lost, but because you decided to be here. And I want to thank you again. The last thing is important, that you know that when we come to these rallies, we are protecting the elders and the children, always. And when there's food offered, they're first. And if you see anything or anybody not being with our plan, you find one of the brothers and sisters in these jackets, these vests, or with a Revolution t-shirt or the Divest t-shirt, because we'll handle it. We're going to handle it with love, and we'll ask them to move or leave politely, because we've had some Trump supporters show up at the end, and they're not worth the spit in your mouth. Nope. And they're not worth your anger. Nope. They're worthy of more prayer always, and that's it. That's all they're worthy of. We can't go to anger. You can go there for a minute, but today's not about that. We're connecting with our brothers and sisters in Washington, D.C. who made the trip. They're ahead of us. But we'll be joining in a good way in solidarity. And again, our first and foremost commitment is to keep you safe, to make sure you get back to the ones who supported you and loved you so you could choose to be here and be here. The bathrooms are downstairs. There's no more parking on Pershing Square. Tell your friends and relatives to come. There's parking at Arcadia and Spring, a block and a half north of City Hall. It's Arcadia and Spring, and it's $15 the entire day. I don't know of the other less expensive parking spaces down south, but on a hot day like this, if they have relatives that are elderly, maybe they can drop them off closer, and then they can go and park the car. But those are the accommodations that we have right now currently until I know otherwise. Please stay hydrated. Water is life. And yes, we will be offering those people who support the 45th resident of the White House, we will be offering them water, because I don't want them to pass out and then have to give them CPR. I'm just not that kind. But I'm being honest. I'll get them a medic, but yeah, that was interesting. We always protect the drum. I think Marcos Aguilar, and there's a few hand drums here. We'll have them in the front. And we do not have an Eagle staff as it's in Washington, D.C. But let's respect at least the space of a few of the men and or women with drums in front and a couple of banners. And then I think it would show tremendous solidarity if we could do 2x2 or 4x4. How many hands for 4x4? Okay, 4x4. Let's do 4x4. So that way, not only does it show march, lock, and step on our own accord, not in a colonized way, but in a presentational way of we're here and we're going to shut it down and we're going to slow it down and we're not spending money in your corporate baloney companies. And go Viagra. I guess the commercials are selling the latest car for the year still for March because tax season's coming. Get your tax returns. Sell, you got to buy a new car. So, and I stand before you wanting to ride a horse, and I will see at the end of my life, I will be riding a horse sometime soon. So with that, I thank you, and take a break, get yourselves together, and I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm missing a blue banner, and I love you if you want to carry it, but let me know. Somebody made that special for, and gifted that. Oh, I got dizzy. It's a blue banner painted. It says Mini Wachoni, clean water equals peace. It's a fabric, turquoise blue, bright blue banner. I'm gonna go take a look. I'm not hating, you can borrow it. I made a promise that we would be taking pictures in front of it, and I don't like to break a promise so simple as that.
Hey, how are ya? How's it going?
Okay. I had an issue earlier.
Okay.
But I think it should be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on the California for Progress.
Okay. Just do it a little more than an hour.
Okay.
I apologize. I have one more a relative here from Pavona, Long Beach. My brother and longtime warrior from South Central Farm to Indigenous Peoples Day to what the heck is Columbus Day anyways? You know, this brother, not only is he down, but he's incredibly supportive even when the most minor or biggest mistake you could ever make. You need a relative like Larry Smith, because he always comes at you with love and laughter. And I so appreciate him, because I know I'm perfectly flawed, and we've had many of our conversations. And I love him dearly. And I'm going to ask that you listen to him as he's here, and I was happily surprised that he's here. He's also the radio DJ, the host with the most, and the only Indigenous radio program on KPFK, which I don't know what they're doing over there right now. It's American Indian Airways and Coyote Radio, and I thank you, Larry. Every time I see you, it's a blessing. Thank you for being here with us.
Hello, Tanaki, Laroi Kaiai, Yangna. My name is Larry Smith, and I'm grateful to the creator for being here at Yangna, the Tongva village. And Kat, thank you for being here. And over here, Sangna, the other Tongva village. And Lydia asked for me to talk a little bit about oil in Standing Rock, because we always say Standing Rock is everywhere, but we forget the history of the land. And the city of Los Angeles, or what is the colonial city of Los Angeles, had its oil boom at the beginning of the 20th century. And where I live, down at Pavona, in the city of Long Beach and Signal Hill, they live on top of the third largest oil field in the United States, the Wilmington oil field. Whoa! And because Long Beach and Signal Hill is an oil town, and because they've been raping and pillaging Mother Earth since the beginning of the 20th century, the city of Long Beach only has 10 to 15 years of oil left to extract beneath the Earth's surface. There are over 1,900 miles of oil pipelines within the city of Long Beach and Signal Hill. There are over 200 hydraulic fracturing sites within the city of Long Beach and Signal Hill and off the coast of Long Beach. The city of Long Beach all the way up to LA has been destroying Mother Earth. So when we say Standing Rock is everywhere, Standing Rock for the Tongva people has already happened. And we are feeling the repercussions of the global capitalist oil resource extractive industry. And when we talk about the media, one reason why we don't see anything about the oil companies' operations is because they are the major revenue source for the mass media companies in the United States. American Petroleum Industry Institute is one of the principal advertisers on CNN and other mass media companies. You will never see a comprehensive news story about indigenous peoples fighting these Witikos, these sick corporations that are destroying indigenous peoples' lands and destroying Mother Earth. They say by the end of this century, over half of the world's species will be destroyed. And as indigenous peoples, we're not human-centric peoples. When we talk about life, it is the two-legged, the four-legged, the air, and the sea. And so when you talk about life being destroyed on Mother Earth, you're talking about the destruction of indigenous peoples' cultures and everything that is interconnected and interrelated to indigenous peoples. So when we say water is life, Minnie Machoni, it is life for everything that Mother Earth provides for us. So we need to get off our oil addiction, but we also need to shut the oil companies down, and we need to disband the corporate mass media that sustains a systemic pattern of propaganda and censorship within the United States. So our own voices and alternative media, right? Independent media, that is where our voice is. That is where we share and we learn from each other. That is where we are interconnected and we learn from each other, and we fight with each other. We stand with each other as one voice, one mind, and one spirit. Oh, thank you.
Divest, LA, it's time for the corporate banks to pay. Divest, LA, it's time for the corporate banks to pay. Divest, LA, it's time for the corporate banks to pay. Divest, LA, it's time for the corporate banks to pay. Divest, LA, it's time for the corporate banks to pay. Divest, LA, it's time for the corporate banks to pay. Divest, LA. Protect our mother. Honor our mother. Honor our mother. Honor the treaties. Honor the treaties. Many Water is life. Water is life. Many
Miniwachoni.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Divest.
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 Divest. Miniwachoni.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Miniwachoni.
Miniwachoni.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Water is life.
Divest.
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 Divest LA.
Divest LA.
Divest.
Divest.
Divest LA.
Divest LA.
Miniwachoni.
Miniwachoni.
Water is life.
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 Honor our mother.
Honor our mother.
Protect our mother.
Protect our mother.
Miniwachoni.
Miniwachoni.
Water is life.
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 Miniwachoni.
Miniwachoni.
Divest.
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 Divest LA.
Divest LA. We stand with Standing Rock. 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 Miniwachoni!
At some certain point where we get to First and Spring, we're gonna stop. We're gonna face southwest, so we can have City Hall behind us for a photo moment there. And while we're thinking about it, we should put some kind words and some heartfelt prayers to our brothers and sisters holding it down in Washington, D.C., because we do not know what they're met with. We're not going to know for a couple of hours because they have the teepees at the Washington Monument. And to me, the teepees are the most respectful and honorable structure there, standing with with nothing but resilience. And that phallic symbol, that monument, still doesn't make the men in the White House any stronger. It's just a ruse. It's false narrative with structure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say, for those of you who are going to be leaving in about 3 minutes to 5 minutes, and are we going to do 4x4? Yeah. You guys are kind of looking like a lump. Off the sidewalk, if you're joining us, get in the street, 4x4. 4x4, give yourself space. Because this is going to kick their butts when we're organized like this. And that just means that we're going to keep each other safe. Because I'm pretty sure there's some supporters for the 45th resident, the orange rump over there. And we're not going to engage with them either. All right. You guys are looking beautiful. People are going to hate, but that's okay because we're still beautiful. 4 by 4, 4 by 4, please. 4 by 4. Remember, not very rigorous. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. And face yourself. 4 by 4. 4 is a good number. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. I would say 2 by 2, but that sounds too biblical. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. 4 by 4. Benny Chody! Benny Chody! Water is life! Water is life! Benny Chody!
Benny Chody!
Water is life!
Water is life!
You can't drink oil! You can't drink oil!
Keep it in the soil!
You can't drink oil!
Keep it in the soil!
The amount of love and perseverance that it's going to take is to make sure you keep each other hydrated, by the way. We have water here, so don't be shy and don't be afraid to ask for help if you're not feeling 100%. Because I'm kind of feeling it right now. First, I get a phone call.
Can't drink oil! Can't drink oil!
Keep it in the soil!
Can't drink oil!
Keep it in the soil!
Can't drink oil!
Keep it in the soil!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni! Water is life!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
We stand with Standing Rock!
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 Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Water is life!
We stand with Standing Rock!
We stand for Standing Rock!
We stand with Standing Rock!
We stand for Standing Rock!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life!
We stand with Standing Rock!
We stand with Standing Rock!
Vinny Wachoni!
Vinny Wachoni!
Water is life!
Water is life! Woo!
We're gonna make space for
The people united will never be divided. A people
United will never be divided. The people united.
will never be divided.
The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.
job. Thank you.
Do you want to offer a prayer before we go? Hey, children, se van a quedar aquí enfrente, ¿ok? Se van a quedar aquí enfrente. Nosotros estamos siguiendo a ustedes. We are following the children in the drum. It's proper because this lifetime, the 7 generations to come, this land and this water belongs to them. We're supposed to be leaving it in a healthy space, in a healthy way. They're going to make a small offering and then we go. Because we have to give them the space to make their offering proper. Teaching them the right way. If only they can go to City Hall and teach them. Right? Hay que subirnos allá, enseñarles cómo comportarse, ¿verdad? All right, thank you. They're here in support of their brothers and sisters and their relatives, their friends and classmates that are in Washington, D.C. They have a delegation, a bus that went, funded by one of our relative sisters, Jane Fonda. It's a beautiful thing. They're here to help protect Earth's mother, their mother. That's why they're here. This is the best teaching and learning moment. And LAUSD is missing it because this is the only indigenous school in all of Los Angeles. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Give them a round of applause for being here. Where's Karen? I need Karen with me. I got Francis Fisher. Right. Where's Francis? All right. All right. Francis up front. You're gonna help us. And Karen. Karen. Right here. Three of us are directing. The three of us are directing. It's Francis, Karen, and myself. If you have any questions, please look for the people in the black shirts that say Divest or Revolution LA. All right? Make sure that you guys are respectful. Do not engage with people who are here than less than honorable in our messaging. Do not engage with them, okay? And keep each other safe. Much love.
Guys, let's back up. The media, back up, please. Give them some space. Back up, guys. Back up.
Thank you, independent media.
I got you, Karen. I got you, Karen.
Let's go.
Security.
Yeah, so if you're just tuning in what we're doing here. To divest the money that we have
I'm going to walk outside. And you should know each other from many, many years. Because I should. Ready?
The city of San Francisco did that.
All right, guys, here we go. Back it up.
Media that way.
We're going this way, guys. If you want to set up your shot, we're going this way.
Going that way? To Grand? We're going to Grand. And give each other space so we can see the signs. Give each other space. Brother, your sign's upside down. Your brother's sign.
appreciate it. You too, thank you.
Let's go left.
We'll never be divided. The people united. We'll never be divided. The people united. We'll never be divided. The people united. We'll never be divided. pipeline. Down, down, down with the pipeline. Down, down, down with the pipeline. Down, down, down with the pipeline. Leave fossil fuels to rest. It's time to divest. Leave fossil fuels to rest.
There's nothing but money right here. There's nothing but money right here. Look at all around right here. The corporations. Citibank is one of them that is funding the pipeline of many. There's many, many pipelines. There's 30 before the 45th person took office at White House. There's too many pipelines. There's too much extraction of our Earth Mother. We're going to have the children offer a prayer here.
¡Círculo! ¡Círculo!
Quiero preguntar si alguien quiere hablar, uno de los niños o niñas. ¿Quieren hablar? ¿Alguien? Ok, ven para acá. Buenos días, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Qué es lo que piensas aquí de estos edificios aquí con puro dinero? ¿Qué piensas?
Yo pienso que esto no es un buen comportamiento y tienen que mejorar sus pensamientos porque esta mala vibra se pueden dañar todas las personas. No queremos eso.
¿Me lo puedes decir en inglés, por favor? Pero fuerte también porque para que te pueden escuchar allá atrás.
I want to say thank you for everyone being here, and if these people keep giving us this attitude, this is not correct for our planet. This is being rude to our Mother Earth, and this is not right. We have to change this.
Thank you. Out of the mouth of babes. Gracias, mija, gracias. Thank you.
Can the media please move to the side, please? Thank you.
We stand with Standing Rock. 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 Who stands with Standing Rock? We stand with Standing Rock.
fraudulent accounts.
Wells Fargo,
Opens fraudulent accounts. Wells Fargo opens fraudulent accounts.
Sir. Take that money out of the bank.
Take that money
Out of the bank. Take that money out of the bank.
Take that money
Out of the bank. Take that money
Take that money.
out of the bank.
Come on. Come on. We stand with Standing Rock.
We stand with Standing Rock. We stand for Standing Rock. We stand with Standing Rock. We stand for Standing Rock. We stand with Standing Rock.
Keep us together. Come on. Let's keep us together.
body.
I know. We gotta keep, no. We gotta keep it chill.
Keep it in the soil. What?
I need your last name for tonight's action.
It's actually.
Keep it in the soil. You can't drink oil! Keep it in the soil. You can't drink oil! Keep it in the soil.
Our streets. 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 We stand for Standing Rock. We stand with Standing Rock. We stand with Standing Rock. Follow these guys, Banners. Follow these guys. Go over there. Let's go the circle, guys.
Okay, let's go.
Go around.
Okay. the prayer. But today we're making it a big place with our prayer. Can you take your hands out for the prayer? All the people here today stand in solidarity with each other. Let's give it up for the water station, for all of you here. Thank you.
assaulted over weeks, over months, and killed. We are asking that you divest because those pipelines planned are not built for oil consumption for the United States. We ask that you ask and demand green jobs and a healthier Earth Mother for everyone. Water is life, ladies and gentlemen. When you order your coffee, when you order your glass of wine, it would be impossible without water.
Right.
So we ask that you quench your thirst and you give thanks today for the water that you consume while you enjoy your musical interlude. And you take respite in the beauty that is this art right here. Right now, we're marching. If you care to join us, please join us. We'll make sure you get back on time. Thank you.
We stand with Standing Rock. 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 Down with the pipeline. Keep it in the soil. 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 We'll never be divided. We'll never be divided. People united. 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 We'll never be divided. Let the people united. We'll never be divided. 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 People united. We'll never be divided. The people united. We'll never be divided. The people united. We'll never be divided. The people united. We'll never be divided. United. Who stands with Standing Rock? We stand with Standing Rock. 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 Stand up, divest! 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 Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
Make a left. This is our new powwow ground. Oh yeah, work that doesn't pay me anything.
I love you, my friend. You don't have to yell. And I want to hug you so hard. The people united will never be divided. The people
United will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.
We want a circle. We want a circle. A circle, please. A circle. A circle.
Me too. I gotta run out of my water.
Are you still live streaming on
March?
March?
Yeah. Things have been working.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to convene in about 10 minutes, get some water, go to the bathroom. We're going to start in about 10 minutes.
Are you still out streaming?
Yeah, I'm on.
California Progress?
About within the hour before we started, and we didn't know.
Open up the back
It
of the
changed
phone.
so much. It's
See, I had to open up the
It was
back
like
of the phone.
83 degrees weather. We're almost in the hill. And I apologize for that inconvenience, but I'm sure that we would move mountains and climb mountains for water. So thank you. We'll reconvene in about 10 minutes.
All right.
Mia, I'm going to have Cheyenne tell you who she is and why she's here.
Is this our stage right here?
Yeah, you could use it to
Okay, we need to convert. Okay, you guys
the bottle.
Maybe ask Jeremy if he wants people to go.
Good afternoon, relatives. Come closer. Come
Bless you.
So I just want to let you all know we have some water here. Over there to my right. If anybody needs some water, we want to stay hydrated.
Thank you.
Niwi-Tani!
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 Water is life!
Niwi-Tani!
Water is life!
Niwi-Tani!
Water is life!
Water is life!
Yeah, so feel free to someone. Yeah. Divest.com. Yeah. So, yeah, Revolution LA is one of the people. Same here. And also, have you signed the petition?
No, I haven't.
Divest? Will you sign it?
Could I have one, please? Sorry, thank you. Thanks.
It's the heat plus shouting plus walking plus the situation. Dan, you got some agua? They're available. The Revolution LA ones. They're cute.
You get a gun. You get first steps. Thank you, bro.
So thirsty.
Got it?
It's been running all around.
Man, you show up to everything. What is your name?
James.
James, I'm true. I saw you at the airport.
Oh, yes, I was there
Everybody
too.
saw him at the airport.
Did they? I don't know. Maybe.
I saw you at the airport. And you were at the,
Yeah.
you were at the No Apple March in Brentwood too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Grab me a
310.
cup.
Just that, today,
We go, where'd all,
the helmet was,
Do you need a cup? You got one? 310? It's nice to meet you, James. Keep up good work.
you too, True. Thank you.
5191. Dan.
Dan?
Just send me a text.
That's where I'm
that we still speak today, that we have fought so many years for, to pass it on to the younger generations here, that our ancestors have died for us to be here, for me to be here, as indigenous people, as a Native woman, a young Native woman. I stand here before you and I want to share this with you all, because we're still suffering today with what's going on in Standing Rock. As they built that pipeline, you have no idea that history is repeating itself once again, that they're standing on the wrong side. But you here, people, you're all standing here with us in solidarity. We're all brothers and sisters. Thank you for standing on the right side of history.
Right.
For the water protectors. Because Tolbe Nav Maniwi Tony. Water is life. In the Diné Navajo language we say Tolbe Nav. Water is life. That water of life. The water takes care of us. Wherever we go, we need water. Los Angeles gets their water. Does anybody know where Los Angeles gets their water from? Over 40% of Los Angeles water comes from the Owens Valley Paiute natives in Owens Valley, California. So everyone here, each and every one of you, benefit from the indigenous people. They have taken our water for the last time. For the last time. There will be no more taking of our water. There will be no more taking of our land. We are strong people. We are resilient. We are indigenous. And we are still here. And we will always be here. I also wanted to recognize whose land we're standing on. Does anybody know whose land we're standing on?
I know
We're
it.
standing on the Tongva people's land. The First Nations here that this land belongs to, and I want to thank the Tongva people who are underneath us right now for allowing us to be here, because we are settlers on their land.
I know it.
And we recognize that, we honor them, we march for them today. They're here with us right now, and they're thanking us for what we're doing today, for what we're here for. Standing up for the next generations, continuing on our life and our traditions and our values as Native people. So I want you all to repeat after me, relatives, this chant that came from my brother, George Funmaker, aka Kuno, from the Ho-Chunk and Dakota Nations. I want to give a shout out to him. He's in Washington, D.C. right now, along with and they're out there marching for us. They're out there marching for the water protectors who are encamped at other places right now. And they're standing up in solidarity with each other at other places other than Standing Rock. They can remove the people, but they can never, ever remove our spirit.
Everything indigenous is Vatican owned. Know it.
Oh.
Vatican owned.
We are not protesters! We are not protesters!
We are not protesters.
We are protectors!
We are protectors.
We are peaceful!
We are peaceful.
We are prayerful!
We are prayerful.
We love our children!
We love our children.
We love our grandchildren!
We love our grandchildren.
We love the earth!
We love the earth.
That is why we are here!
That is why we are here.
We have always been here!
We have always been
We
here.
will always be here!
We will always be here.
We stand with Standing Rock!
We stand with Standing Rock.
We are Standing Rock!
We are Standing Rock.
Standing Rock is everywhere!
Standing Rock is everywhere. Miniwichoni.
Water is life!
Water is life.
You guys need to be aware. Everyone needs to be aware of all the pipelines that are to be crossing major waterways. One of the familiar ones to me is going to be at my home. My nation is under attack. Muskogee Creek Nation in Oklahoma. That pipeline actually started to go in as I think of 2 days ago. They started to put the pipes in. They made it so the Sac and Fox Nation bought out. They're trying to get my tribe to buy out. That's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because we are protectors. That's why. We are protectors of our motherhood. Keep it in the soil. That diamond pipeline is going to be crossing 500 waterways or bodies of water. 11 of them are major sources of drinking water. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel up there in all of these buildings? Come out with us! Protect our home! We are protectors, not protesters.
Let us not confuse our trauma, our historical trauma. Today we had a couple of conflicts, and it's evident that it's here. And so when we come to a circle, we accept and meet each other exactly where we're at. Anger has its place in the movement, but we're not supposed to live in anger. And anger has a place in the movement because we have to acknowledge that there's a hell of a lot to be angry about.
But when brothers meet brothers,
Love you.
But when brothers meet brothers and they have conflict and they're in the same trench, you don't turn on each other. You turn and say, I'm with you. It's as simple as that. We cannot be turning on each other in this movement. There's no room for that. And the ones who don't belong, we know who they are. Their messaging is different because it doesn't stem from love. When a message comes to us from their fear, and that's how they talk, that's where they're from, that's their foundation. The same foundation that built this country, 'tis of thee. It's not ours. This society was not written or created for people of color. And I thank our white allies and accomplices for being here because they understand that. They know that we've all been lied to. It's not the American dream, it's the nightmare. So before we pray, I want to make sure that you stand next to someone that you're willing to back. You're willing to hold the space with, not against. So I'm going to ask Sister Jamie to come share a prayer, and we're blessed to have her here. She has her own, we all carry our own stories. And I always say, you are a prayer, you are a story, you are a poem. The minute you step away from that, you make the corporations and all these Rockefeller, what is it?
Rothschild.
Yeah, Rothschilds, and I don't even want to remember their names because I really don't like them. But we, you know, the system that's not us. This is us.
Yeah.
This is us. So I'm going to invite Jamie up here, and I'm going to go get my car because I have materials in my car. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Yeah, Jamie Gordon, my name is Jamie Gordon. I'd like to welcome everybody here. First, I'm going to introduce myself in Navajo because that's how we do it. Yate Jamie Gordon, Ashin, Mishli, Kisachini, Basashin, Kia Ani Dashache, and Sitna Jenny Dashanella. And I want to say that in our Navajo culture, we have four clans, and that's what I introduce as is my 4 clans. I'm born for the Salt clan. My father is the Red House clan. My Nelith is the Blackstreet Wood, and my Che is the Towering House. I originally come from New Mexico. I've been here in LA for 15 years, so the next thing I want to do is offer my respects to the Tongva. So, Teconchla, we come here today and we offer our respects to the Tongva. This is their land that we are on today. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that is here. Creator, help us to stay united. I ask you, our ancestors, to help us, to guide us, to help us to have strength, courage, resiliency. And I want to offer also our thanks to all of Mother Earth, Winchimaka. We have been here for over 500 years, Creator, and we ask you to help us protect the water, protect the land, protect our fellow brothers and sisters, our four-legged, the winged, the creepy crawlers, the ones in the waters. Protect them, please, because we are under attack, all of us, not just the two-legged. We ask you, Creator, to help us in these difficult times, these trials and tribulations. And we thank you for all that you have blessed us with. May you continue to bless us and guide us, as well as our leaders in the White House, our Congress. Help them to have compassion in their hearts, open their minds. We thank you for this day, Creator. Ahya. Aho matakiase.
Thank
Thank you for those beautiful words. Thank you for your beautiful prayer. All right, relatives. So I'll be your MC for the rest of the day. Mistress of ceremonies.
Yeah.
Forget.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. It is very hot today as well. So we're gonna go ahead and move along with the schedule.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
Woo. Yes.
All right, so I just wanted to thank the organizers as well for having this beautiful march and organizing this march
Yes.
and having us here. If you didn't hear it earlier, there's some water over here to my right if you'd like to rehydrate, fill up your water bottles, or get some water. Next on the schedule. So we just found out that there's no more cups right now, so if you have a water bottle to share, please share. The restrooms are right over there if you can make it to the restroom if you need to. So we're going to go ahead and go with the next speaker right now, and we're going to call up Mr. Shannon Rivers, who came here from, he's from the Okimo Otham Gila River Reservation. Everybody give it up for Shannon Rivers.
Sorry. Yeah. Good afternoon, relatives. Shannon! Yes. 524 years ago, Columbus landed on the shores of the Arawak and the Taino people. And what happened after that was pure destruction of Mother Earth. 524 years ago, they came upon our shores. And in the 1600s, the Puritans landed on what you now call North America. We call it Turtle Island. It is the home of indigenous peoples. It is our place where we and our ancestors come from. It is where we honor our past, our present, and we hope for a better future. 524 years ago, an ideology was brought here. And it's an ideology that many of you still live in. It's the idea of greed and capitalism. You suffer from a disease called capitalism. You keep taking from the earth without giving back. You constantly want something without giving thanks. Some of you, I watch you as the indigenous peoples are dancing and praying and they're making an offering. You get impatient. But that is the way we honor our land, our ancestors, our people. That is what we do. And it may not be your thought process. It may not be you. You may be a Christian or a Catholic or Muslim or a Buddhist. But we are indigenous peoples, and we recognize Mother Earth and what she's given us. Many of you came here because you said, let's divest LA. Look around you. You're swimming in greed. You're swimming in capitalism. And you don't even know that you're drowning. You don't even know that long time ago they flooded you with their ideas. And this system, this society continues to violate everything that we stand for as indigenous peoples. You can say that you want LA to divest. You can say that you want to change. But in order for you to change, you have to change everything that you think about how you survive. The way you use the water, the way you travel across this land, the way you fail to recognize that the Tongva people are the traditional people in this territory. We continue to fail every day. Every day you fall short. It's because you've been swimming in the waters of greed and poison. We could go to a bank and we could pull out our money. My nephew said he only had $30 in Wells Fargo. Pull it out. Chase Bank, Citibank, pull it out. But then, what are you going to do? Are you going to put it in another bank?
Or are you going to support local business and learn how to grow your own food? You can say you want to divest. You want to pledge allegiance to this country that has been stolen from indigenous people. You want to pledge allegiance to this government. This government has failed you. Malcolm X said, you've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. You've been taken. And many of you have been taken. I'm not here to be the nice guy on the mic. I don't do that. I'm an indigenous person that's lived here along with my ancestors for thousands of years, and we're still here. We're still fighting. We still will fight, and we still will try to change the way that you live. Come live with us. Come live with us. Come help us. Come show what you really want to do. And that is, you want a better future. Look up to the sky right now. What do you see? You see pollution.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails. Nothing but noise, pollution in this city. We are constantly divided by religion and different ideologies. Constantly. U.S., the imperial system of the United States continues to violate the rights of indigenous peoples. And while we have thousands of people marching in D.C. today, their voice, we hope, will be heard. But we've been marching in D.C. for a long time, for many years. And our voice has fallen silent amongst those who say that they want to listen. Yesterday, Bernie Sanders sat down with the indigenous delegation.
Bernie!
He, along with Raul Grijalva of Arizona, have been fighting alongside indigenous peoples, as well as gay, transgender people, relatives. They've been fighting for the rights of people to migrate. They're not illegal. No one's illegal. Indigenous people hold the only passport to this country. That passport you have is full of bullshit. It's stolen. You can't give somebody an interest to a country that you don't own. You don't own this country. Indigenous peoples own this country.
That's right. Yeah.
And even that word own is not our own.
That's right.
Native people don't like to say we own something, because we don't. It belongs to the people.
Yes.
It belongs to the animals. It belongs to the plants.
Yes.
It belongs to all our relatives. So we have to learn how to change the way we speak to one another and about one another. I don't care if you're Muslim, if you're black or white, if you're gay, transgender, I don't care. That's the concept that they brought to try to make me dislike you.
Right.
That was what landed 524 years ago. That ideology has tried to change us. But indigenous people, the true indigenous people who love the earth and love the people, welcome everyone. Just stop violating our Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Just stop violating her. Because it's not, this march is not for you. You may think that you're coming out here to do your best, and I appreciate that. But it's not for you, it's for these really little children. And it's for those who are going to come. It's for your children's children and their children. It is for the 7th generation to come.
Yes.
There are many things that we need to do. But what we need to do today is truly change the way we think, the way we act, what we eat, what we put in our bodies. Stop going to the doctor. He ain't going to help you. He's not going to help you. He's going to give you some pill. And you think you're going to get better. What's going to help you is prayer. Medicine from earth. The traditional things that indigenous peoples all around the world continue to live like and be like. But today they poison our waters. They poison our air. And we continually get sick. 524 years ago, a series of actions took place. And of those actions, many of my ancestors were murdered, raped. They've lost millions and millions of acres. And those that came here said, this is our land. Our white brothers and sisters even claim to be more indigenous than the indigenous people. I am not Native American. I am not an American Indian. That's an oxymoron. America Vespucci was a map maker. Indian people are from India. I am O'odham. I am from the deserts. And I love my land and I love the people. Yes. And I'm glad that you came today. I've seen a lot of likes on Facebook. Many of you are Facebook warriors. Many of you are armchair warriors. But don't just sit at home, relatives. Bring your family here. Bring them to every action. Support these actions. Come out and support indigenous peoples. Divest LA. Truly divest LA. Not just with your money, but with your heart and your mind. Truly divest. Because men believe money is power. You can't eat money.
No.
And you can't drink oil.
Exactly.
So relatives, thank you for having me up here. I will be here supporting throughout the afternoon. Remember that the Dene elders are in town, and we're asking you to go out and support them. There's events happening this weekend, and the Dene elders from Big Mountain, who have been fighting against relocation for nearly 6 decades, because greed and capitalism continues to try to remove them from the land in northern Arizona. Remember, relatives, this fight is not the only fight. There are indigenous peoples on the front line all over. And some of you just got woke. And some of you will go back and go to sleep. But I encourage you to stay woke and to continue fighting for what is right, and continue to recognize that indigenous peoples have the remedy to cure your illness and my illness. Indigenous peoples have the medicine, the knowledge, and the teaching. And as we watch this Sheriff's Department bus go by, we remember that there are thousands of brown and black and poor white people in prison today because of capitalism and greed. We remember our relatives, Leonard Peltier, Red Fawn, all these relatives that remain in jail. This is the result of 524 years of violence against my people, against our people. This is the result. And these people keep trying to take the best. But they haven't taken all of it, relatives. Because you're here today.
Exactly.
Because you're here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shannon.
Oh, thank you for those words of wisdom, Shannon. Let's give it up for Shannon Rivers. Shannon was also part of the Big Mountain Black Mesa movement, as well as the AIM occupation movement. He grew up during that time. So we're very blessed and honored to have him with us and share his knowledge. Next, we want to call up Mrs. Frances Fisher. She's been helping us. She's a part of an organization. She's been standing with us, Indigenous people. She's one of our good allies that we have here, and we're blessed and honored to have her with us, to march with us, to speak and share some words. Let's give it up for Frances Fisher.
Hi, you guys. Are you in shade or maybe not? But okay. Wow. I'm going to read you because we're here for one thing. We're here to divest LA and to send a petition to Mayor Eric Garcetti and the LA City Council to remove all funds from Wells Fargo that funds the Black Snake, that funds all pipelines, right?
Yes.
And there are a couple of actions y'all are going to do. We're going to all do it together, but I first want to read you the petition so you know what it says. But before that, I want to ask you, do you guys know what the doctrine of discovery is? Yes, Native friends do. Those of you who do not know what the doctrine of discovery is, please Google it. And then write a letter to Pope Francis and have him get rid of it. That's where it all started, guys. The European white people said that they were better than any other life forms on Earth. And they came over here and desecrated the land. They're still desecrating the land. And they tried to commit genocide upon the native peoples. But you're still here.
Exactly.
And you're rising even more than ever.
The monarchs did that, not the people. The monarchs. Not the
monarchs.
People.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, the monarchs, not the people. And everything indigenous is Vatican owned. Better get it together. McIntosh versus Johnson. Aboriginal rights now.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm going to read you the petition. And then you can go online and sign that petition because we need about 500 more signatures to reach 1,000. Will you all commit to doing that today?
Yes.
And share it with your friends? Okay. We the people. We the people call on Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti and the City Council to divest from Wells Fargo. We will not support financial institutions that illegally foreclose on working class families, discriminate against people of color or low-income consumers, commit mortgage fraud, invest in oppression against indigenous people, or finance the destruction of our shared environment. We are petitioning LA City Council to pass an ordinance to end the city's relationship with Wells Fargo and amend the current Responsible Banking Ordinance, RBO, to include stronger social and environmental criteria when considering bank contracts.
Yes.
Wells Fargo is a major financier of the Dakota Access Pipeline, a pipeline project that has destroyed sacred tribal lands, endangered the clean water supply of the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation and millions of Americans, and has resulted in human rights violations of indigenous peoples and water protectors. Wells Fargo's morally bankrupt practices are further exemplified by the 2016 lawsuit filed against the bank by the Los Angeles City Attorney for fraudulently opening more than 2 million unauthorized checking and credit card accounts, victimizing ordinary citizens for profit gain. For their deceptive practices, The bank settled with the county and the city of Los Angeles for $185 million. This is one of numerous lawsuits filed against Wells Fargo by the city. Our representatives cannot continue to trust taxpayer money with a bank repeatedly sued for corruption.
Yes.
The city of Seattle
Yeah!
recently achieved a landmark victory by divesting $3 billion from Wells Fargo,
Yes.
specifically highlighting the bank's recent settlement with the city of Los Angeles and financing the Dakota Access Pipeline. The city of Davis, California followed suit by voting to divest $125 million from Wells Fargo. The divestment movement is underway.
Yes.
Cities all across the United States are strengthening socially responsible banking ordinances and divesting from unethical banks. We can no longer sit idle as our banks profit from injustice. The people are ready to take on the big banks and the fossil fuel industry, regardless of who resides in the White House. Seattle was the first major city to divest. Los Angeles will be the next.
Yes.
We are calling on our elected city officials and all Los Angeles residents to take a stand for a socially conscious and ethical world and divest all funds from DAPL. Stand with the people and protect the planet. Divest for our future. Divest LA.
Yes.
And to add to these atrocities, when I went to Standing Rock in November of last year, one of my friends told me about the man camps. Do you know about the man camps? If you don't know about the man camps, Google man camps North Dakota crime, or look on Twitter, #man camps. I never knew they existed. I've learned so much. You know, one of the things that I learned when I went to Standing Rock is that Native peoples come from love. They stand with love, they sing with love, they drum with love, they march with love, they sit with love, they pray with love. The other thing I learned is that the black snake and all the people that it represents do not have an understanding of what love is. And I learned from the Native peoples that they continue to pray for them, that they will have a heart opening, a mind opening, something that will pierce the shell of their brains so that they know that love is all there is. I have such respect for Standing Rock and all that it represents, for all Native peoples all over this continent, because as one elder said, wherever you walk in North America, you are walking on Native land. I read yesterday that a 15-year-old girl from Mandan, North Dakota, which is about an hour away from Standing Rock, has gone missing. She's been missing for a week. Now it's a week and 1 day. The man camps, the reason man camps exist is because of pipelines. If you fund a pipeline, you are funding rape, you are funding disappearing women and children, girls and boys, and murder. That's what the pipeline is doing.